welcome to my channel, Emyrichy Stitches. Today I'm going to illustrate on how to make butterfly top. So before I start, I'm going to use brown paper. This is 1 yard of brown paper. This is my measurement, my full length, the half length, the bust, on the bust, shape, and the shoulder. It's going to be a shapy butterfly top that you can wear with your trouser. You can also wear it with your skirt. Now before I start, every of my measurements will be divided by 4 except for the full length and the half length. Everything that has to do with vertical would be straight, but horizontal will be divided by 4. This is my 1 yard of fabric. I first of all folded it into 2. You can use 1 yard can be used to achieve this style. Like the one you're seeing on the thumbnail is 1 yard of fabric. You fold it into 2 equal parts, and you fold it again into 4. Don't forget, you've seen there's no cut here for the both sides. I will tell you why I'm not keeping that cut when we get there. But first of all, if you don't want the same neckline with the front and the back, you can cut it out. But if you want the same neckline for the front and the back, I will illustrate to show you both. You can allow it to be like this. Now we're going to start. The shoulder is 14, and 14 here divided by 2 is going to be 7. The shoulder, you divide it by 2. Every other measurement by 4. And the shoulder by 2. Then this is my extension of shoulder, butterfly top. This is my extension of shoulder. That is 6.5. That's what we have. Then you're going to take the armhole. Armhole here will be 8, but we'll give, since it's a free top, we're going to give a free distance so that you can put your sleeve. It doesn't have zipper behind, so that you'll be able to wear it at ease. You extend it to 9. That's for the armhole. Then on the line of the armhole, you now mark your dart. Measure your dart and mark it on the line of the armhole. The dart bust here is 34. 34 divided by 4 is 8.5. Like you read this in. You fold your tape like what I showed you in the previous illustration. Just fold your tape and divide it into 4. Four equal parts, so that we can confirm what I've been saying, if it's 8.5 or not. You now open the tape up. You can see it's 8.5. Start dividing it into 4. Now you add your allowance of 1 inch so that it will be a little bit free. Since it doesn't have zipper, the client will have ease to wear it. You now take down your half length. The half length of my client here was 14, so I just mark it out 14. 14 is for the 14, and on the line of the half length, I'm going to mark the shape. Her shape here was 30. 30 divided by 4, you now have 7.5. You still add 1 inch for zipper allowance. Now we marked out the full length. I didn't forget it, just that I skipped it. Then this is the bending allowance. Some people decide to bend it. The bending allowance here is too big. You cannot take up to 2 inches, so you maintain 1. Because some people will decide to bend it small, some will decide to run an industrial weaving. So it's your choice to make. If you're running an industrial weaving, you put ½ inch is okay. But if you are bending it like my client on here, I'll assume we're bending it, so I put 1 inch allowance, which is 19, which makes it 19. the normal length was 18. I'll just put it here. Now on the line of the down part, so that she can have ease to weigh, you can mark on the line of your normal full length itself. You can mark your hips on it, sorry, taking it like hip line. Her hips here was 36. You mark 9 here, because 36 divided by 4 is just, you add your allowance of 1 inch. You connect it from here to here, and you take it down here. This is what you have. Sorry for this other line. This is the rightful line. That's what you have for the butterfly dress. I'm going to cut it out now, but before I do that, let me explain why I said what I said about the neckline. If you want to maintain your neckline, front and back should be the same, all you have to do is just to take the same measurement. Like now, I will decide to take for this measurement for the client, I'll take 3.5 for the up line neck, then up neckline, sorry. Then for the down part too, I'll take 3.5. Then I'll connect both. Please use your cuffs if you have them. Make use of your cuffs. But in a situation whereby you don't want the front and the back to be the same, and also please don't forget to slope the shoulder by 1 inch. It's 1 inch. You connect the slope line to the neckline. That's it. That's all you have for your butterfly. If you don't want the front and the back neckline to be the same, you can decide to take your back length here, your back length and neckline here, maybe 1 inch or 1.5, depending on what you want. 1.5 for the back, but the up neckline remains the same, 3.5. And also for the down part, you can see some people wear their own. You see the round the down part here. It's your choice. Some round it like this, some allow it to be straight, so it's your choice to maintain if you want it round or you want it normal. So like now, I'll maintain the normal because that's what I want, and that's the one that I love the most. So without rounding it, it's just for me to cut this excess allowance out. Because we're not making use of that. Then we now cut out the first neckline here, which was our 1.5. And we cut out the sloping shoulder. Before you separate the front from the back, so that you can cut the other neckline. Separate the front from the back. And now you see the front neckline is deeper than the back. This for the back and this for the front. You now have your butterfly dress. All what you have to do is just the same measurement you took here. You just fold your dress again, fold the fabric again into 2, like what you did previously. If you can't fold it into 2, just make sure you use pins to place it down so that you can have something equal. And the same measurements you took for the other side, you still run the same measurements down here. You can use bias to pipe the neck here, to make it neat. Also, you can use the bring out facing, using your fabric to bring out facing to turn the neckline to make it neat too. You can use bias, or you use the same fabric to pipe the neckline. But don't forget, you're going to take same measurement on this other side too. Same way you place your tape. You mark the 9 out. Is your from the shoulder, mark your 9. Then you also mark your 14. Then on the 9, don't forget it was your bust. The bust here was 34, which is 8.5. Then you add additional allowance of 1 inch. What you did on the other side, you do it same way down here on this other part. Then on your bust line too, your bust, your shape, the shape here was 30, which is 7.5. You add your allowance of 1 inch, the seam allowance. Then don't forget the down part here, we took our hips measurement so that it can pass freely. You can have a free look. Now the hips here was 36, which is 9. You still add seam allowance of 1 inch. You now connect the lines too. So what you have to do is that after piping the neckline with your bias, you join the shoulder, sew the shoulder and join them. Then you sew it. Sew here, close the sides here. That's all you have to do. You can use your facing to turn. After turning, you turn the shoulder, then close the sides. Shape the side out. All what you have to do, you bend the edges if you wish to bend. But if you wish to bend the edges, what you have to do is that you have to bend the edges all around first before shaping the sides. But if you don't want to, if you want to do an industrial weaving, what you have to do, just shape the side, take it and then weave it all around too. So hope you learned something from today's illustration. These are butterfly top. Thank you very much, and please don't fail to subscribe. Don't fail to click on the notification button for more notifications, and also like our page Emyrichy Stitches on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram, still Emyrichy Stitches. Thank you very much.